Hello. Yeah, the first sound they hear is someone screaming in pain. Anyway.
Yep.
Pain.
Hello. So I have to explain the situation for last time. We actually skipped a session because technical difficulties. My computer's kind of dumb. And I wasn't able to record the audio for that session. But we're here now, so.
To the one person watching, we're sorry.
Yeah. We are sorry for missing out on a huge part of the story. In which, in that, only like we lost Ilvi being captured. Rikkidi and Dorrin. Rikkidi was captured. Dorrin was killed, and Cordriel is now missing. After that large battle happened, our party had gone back to Varanus just to, I guess, take some time to recuperate and rest and build up for what the future holds for them. So, without further ado, we will get right back into that, picking up where we left off. It has been 5 days since you guys came back to Varanus and got like in the bunkhouse, the makeshift bunkhouse. All of you have gone through your tasks of like the downtime. You know, like some of you I think were just helping and resting, and one of you doing other things. You know. So, yeah. We'll cut to the morning on the 6th day, where you guys start to come to with Vena. You wake up, well, you're the first person awake in this room, given that you were just doing the trance.
No, I would have been actually sleeping, sorry.
Oh,
I thought I said
okay.
at the end of last session just to kind of fully get that resting experience.
That's understandable. Yeah.
But seeing as I'm kind of the first awake, what is the, like, how much has the place recuperated over the last 5 days?
People are slowly starting to, you know, build back their town. It's just I'll make sure that's working correctly. Anyway, they're just, I would say people are still reeling from the disaster that happened. A lot of people who were just that had minor injuries or whatever, they have mostly recuperated and started helping out with the other who were like absolutely maimed during the attack.
Right.
And I would say that there is a small like detachment from the capital, like actual soldiers that have arrived probably around like the 3rd or 4th day. Some of the Mercian soldiers have arrived and like stationed themselves within the walls of Varanus.
Yeah. Well, suppose whenever Vena wakes up, you just kind of, you know, that good stretch in, kind of looks around, make sure everyone is still here after the fiasco with Cordriel that happened.
What do you mean oh yeah, the chaos.
Yeah, just make sure everyone's still here.
Yeah, everyone's in the same room as you.
Okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and, you know, prepare my things and just kind of wait for everyone to wake up mindlessly, just jotting things down in my notebook.
Alrighty.
You know.
I would say around this time we would come to Shazith and Hager coming to in the morning.
So just simply get up and stretch. Haga,
Oh, yeah?
it's a new day.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Come on.
No.
Yes, Haga.
It is indeed a new day.
It's time for us to enjoy ourselves once.
I thought we already tried that.
Apparently, we didn't try hard enough.
Combat is only thrill of life.
as they're talking, Senzo, you come to as well. Or maybe not.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I would be hungover as fuck.
Imagine being able to get drunk.
You've just been drinking the entire, like, all the stores of alcohol.
An entire bottle of the strong stuff probably would have got me drunk.
Hasn't it been 5 days since we initially arrived here?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, 5 days. Over.
You know, in that case, I'm just gonna sort of get up, look around.
They're trying to wake Tiger up like it's a kid on their first day of school.
He's up.
Everybody hears up. Well, your current
Sort
group is
of.
all awake in the room.
Open my notebook, check my notes, make sure none of them sort of got lost.
You're looking for your notebook?
Yeah.
It's still there.
Alright.
None of these people seem to be in any type of mood to steal from one another.
I mean, they just went through a public crisis. You know, they're in a help mode, not steal mode. Once they are in steal mode.
Sure. Susie, are you proposing another air quotes added vacation? Because, as I said,
No.
that last one did not go very well.
Apparently, we don't know how to have a good vacation.
I'm not aware of that.
Plus, it's not my way to propose of such a thing.
What?
I think it was a bad idea.
Yes, we can all agree.
Well, do we have any idea where we're going next then? Clearly we can't stay in Varanus forever.
Well, I know where I'm headed.
Well, I guess...
He has to go to a restroom.
Wait, have you asked the piss, or maybe use the outhouse, just like last time?
So what would you propose then, Shazif?
Oh, well, you see, they have Ilvi, and the way for us to hopefully get her back is for us all to become stronger in some sort of way or another.
Fair?
I'm going back home.
See, I've heard you mention your home before, and it's never in a positive context. Could
Yes.
you maybe give us the rundown, perhaps?
Well, you know, it's a lovely town just with bad experiences. And however, now they do have a magical school, which is what I would mainly want to investigate.
Right, okay. I mean, I'm okay with the prospect of traveling there.
It's a port town, so there should be stories for you.
Oh, I enjoy stories.
However, from my time there, they import a lot of strong alcohol.
Sounds like there may be something for everyone.
Since they usually import finer things.
So, where are we heading? Like, which direction?
South.
Oh no, not the south.
The south.
Yeehaw.
Yoo-hoo! We're heading down south.
Right. Okay. Do we still have? I believe. Wasn't our wagon kind of messed up? Our carriage, my bad.
I've already arranged transport for myself.
Oh, what?
Yes,
Okay, I didn't realize you were so on the ball.
I'm always on the ball.
Leave it to you to plan ahead.
Vastly plan ahead.
I suppose we should arrange transport for the rest of us.
Yes, that would be for the best.
All right. Well, if nobody else is going to come with, I suppose I'll go get started on that.
Okay.
Is there like I suppose I don't know what the actual name is. I was gonna say quartermaster, but that's not the right word. I guess like head of transport, stable stuff like that.
Like a guild master, the town guild master or something.
I was looking more for like stables, just anywhere I could get like a proper carriage.
I mean, you can go look.
Yeah, that's
there
what I
was
wanted.
there was a stable master just inside the gate.
Okay, yeah, I'll travel
Like,
that way
not
then.
like a stable, in actual stables where people like had horses and stuff. But
Right. Well, if
it's
I'm
not
gonna look for
far from the
transport,
place you are.
that's probably the best place to start.
Mhm.
All right, I'll start there.
Alrighty. Anybody else gonna go along, or is it only gonna be Vena?
I mean, I've already arranged my transportation, so I'm good.
I'm gonna go with Vena.
I forgot to prepare my dice. My
Jordy.
dice that absolutely destroyed you guys last session.
Jordy.
Destroyed me?
No. Zeth is the only one who didn't get destroyed.
Excuse me. I believe I was unharmed.
Yeah, Hager was a hero. Anyway, so two of you are going to the stables just inside the town gate. And Shazith, you're just gonna chill out in the
Chill out
makeshift
near.
park.
No, I'm gonna chill out where I've like arranged the transport and just kind of wait there.
Okay. Hager, what are you gonna do?
What am I going to do? Shit, Hagrid's a smart guy, and I currently can't think of anything.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna sit on his ass,
Nice.
Just gonna sit there
Hello.
ponder.
pondering his orb. No, okay.
Jesus.
Can't find a D12 anywhere. Okay. Alrighty. So scene is, Vena, as you go out, you go around to the stables to. It's kind of from where the Busty Barmaid is, where you guys are staying. You kind of walk out to the back and down that alley where you did fight those people,
Right.
and then you walk toward the front area. It's a short distance, and you get there, and there's a small, like, kind of, you know how like a barn would be, like a large barn for people, like the guards' horses and stuff.
Like-
It's kind of like that, and there are a few people bustling about. Some of them still repairing some damage to the front area and some to the fences and stuff like that around it.
Okay.
But there is one guy specifically just barking orders at them.
Okay, I would like to approach. Just kind of
All right.
saunter, not actually saunter, but kind of walk up.
You walk up with exaggerated swagger.
Pardon me, say.
I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for some way to arrange transport for a number of people, not too many. But I just simply need to arrange transport, and I wasn't sure where to start.
Are you looking for to buy a horse? You said a number of people, so I'm assuming you mean a carriage.
Yes, a carriage would be much more appropriate.
Well, we don't have anyone to drive you, but we can probably sell you.
We can handle the driving; it'd be okay.
Okay. Kind of looks back toward like the front of the large barn area. And he turns back to you and he's like, just one moment, as he turns and walks into like the larger building. And after, I'm gonna say around it takes a decent amount of time. It's like 10 minutes before he comes out, and a few other guys are like pushing this kind of old wooden carriage. One of the wheels look kind of wobbly.
Okay.
And you do need. They do like bring it out, and then they bring 2 horses up, and the guy who runs the
Bring
place is
up
like,
the
"All right."
horse.
No, not in this scene. No, you are in this scene, but
That
anyway, he goes, "All right, this is going to be a bit costly, given the fact that I don't know where you are financially, but given our attack recently, this is all we have."
That's very fair. How costly exactly?
That's gonna take you at least 50 gold to get this.
Right, 50 gold. Okay. Sinza.
Yes.
He kind of like leans in. I don't quite have 50 gold on me. And by on me, I mean I don't have it at all.
I do not either.
How much do you have?
2 gold.
Wow, okay. That's unfortunate. Could you maybe go back to the tavern and see what we've got there?
Like, with Shazith and Hager?
Yes, yes.
Alright. I head back to the tavern.
Okay. Shazith isn't in the room that you guys woke up in. Like whenever you left that area, he kind of walked up behind you but went out the front door. And Hager is still sitting in the room, just kind of sitting there.
So much, yet so little behind those eyes.
there's something behind those eyes, surely.
Hager is secretly the savior of this world.
Might be.
You can see universes being created and destroyed through those empty eyes.
The tribulations of the
But also zero thought.
but he must ponder.
Anyways, sorry.
He can ponder without the orb.
You surpass the need for an orb.
Anyway, who do you approach, Sinza?
Or Shazith first.
Okay, you make your way through the tavern, through like the main area. Now a little less crowded. Not as many wounded, or a lot of them have been taken upstairs now, and the operations are sort of going back to normal there. People are still gathering to eat there and everything, just not as much of like joy that there was whenever you guys originally arrived here. Upon leaving, you go out the door. Shazith is sitting there, with his transport that he arranged, which I'm gonna. Did you have in mind what transport you have arranged, or do you?
No, that's up to you.
Okay, Shazith is kind of. He has what looks to be a like. I'm gonna say it's like a 1-horse coach.
Open sleigh.
If you've ever seen one of those, it's just a simple wagon that could probably fit at max 2 people with a horse pulling it.
Yep, me and Hager.
Would be a tight fit though. There's a buff boy.
Tiger's a very buff boy.
Hager is not boy, he is man.
Okay, Hacker.
Hager is not man, he is God.
Oh no. So You see Shazith sitting there. Not sitting there, he's more or less just standing looking at this the rig that he's been given. You notice that on this, he doesn't. It's not like as dilapidated as the one that they pulled out for Vena. This seems to be like got it from somewhere.
Zeef, we have been carrying a small problem.
You broke, aren't you?
Maybe.
So you've come asking me for financial issues? Okay, here's some
I am
financial.
once again asking for your financial support.
Okay, I can give you financial advice, maybe not spend it all on alcohol.
That was one time.
Multiple
You've been drinking the entire time you've been here.
times. How about, let's see, Vin is a performer. Why don't you get him to perform for money?
Hey.
Oh dear. I have 25 gold.
Wait, 25 gold? Thanks.
I swear if you spend it all on booze, we're gonna have an issue. Alright, well, be gone. You got your money.
Alright. So, are there any loose coin purses?
Whoa!
Kind of steal from misfortunate people, eh?
Yep.
Listen, I'm a bit of a dick.
The
Okay.
fucking psychopath is more like it.
Yeah.
Roll perception for that. To see if you can see any. Our sponsor, water.
I never said I'm gonna take them. I'm just saying if the I'm
Well,
just saying I am
looking for them to hide
observing
from
my
flies, they
options.
can't take them.
$21.
There are several people walking around due to their due to the guard being let down. You know, there are soldiers within the city and stuff like that, and these people are just helping. You can see several people just with openly carried satchels, and you could guess that there are people carrying gold in those satchels, you know, just to keep it by them, pay for things as they're getting more supplies to rebuild and stuff like that.
Just
There are
gonna
several.
keep going. I mean, it's not like I resort to thievery as the first thing I do.
Alrighty, so
Accept your fate.
Tiger, is there anything you would like to do?
Is there
You've
anything?
been sitting in like the room where you guys are sleeping in, but is there anything you'd like to get up and do, or are you just gonna wait for something to happen?
I don't know. Crap, man. I guess Tiger's gonna get up, walk out of the tavern. I'm gonna try and think if I actually want to do anything. Because I am not very good. I don't know. I go over to where Snake Boy is.
Okay. You walk up to Shazith, who is sitting, or who is now like looking, or like inspecting the. Well, I would say he's still doing what he was doing when Sinza was approaching. Is what I was trying to say.
Mm-hmm. So he's
You
just
see Sinza like mindlessly walking around.
You know, it'd be like that.
Looking at
I'm
people's
gonna
backs.
try to head back to Vienna.
Alrighty. Anything you like to do, Hager, before?
You know what? You had my curiosity peaked. Man, Hager's gonna walk up to the mindlessly walking around Senza. What he's doing?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
You have no purpose.
Exactly.
All right.
Good enough.
No, for Hager. You've passed the Hager inspection.
Yeah. Pretty tough, bro.
Hager check.
Hager will just go on his way.
Alrighty.
I mean, I can't really think of anything Hager's smart enough to do, really.
Okay. Shazith, is there anything you want to do?
Oh man. You know, seeing as I've been looking at this character, I'm gonna take a seat in it.
Hmm.
Yeah. This is the life. Oh, where's
You
my
climb
boy
up in the
Hager at?
wagon. You climb up in it, and like the seat has like a, you know how like they had like spring-loaded seats.
Mhm.
It has like the metal bars that like bend when you sit in it. This one has that specifically, and just
Oh,
you sit on it.
perfect.
Give a suspension seat.
I feel all swagged out now. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alrighty. Enzo, you make your way back over to where Venna is standing out in front of this stable hold thing. The guy's still there.
Right. Vienna,
Yes.
how much exactly do you have?
That's not important. How much did you get?
25 gold.
Okay, hand it over.
Okay, I'm gonna hand it to him.
I will, I guess, foot the rest of the bill and pay the other 25.
you're indirectly mooching Shazith.
You've been doing that this entire campaign. What are you on about?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I'll hand over the other 25 needed.
Alright. The guy takes it in his hand. He's like, "Gold," and I puts the coins that you just handed to him. He puts it down in like a pouch on his side. Tells his men to rein up the horses, and you have a wagon. After I'm gonna say around 15 minutes, they do get the horses all prepared, and you know.
I suppose I will cruise the wagon back on to the tavern. I'll hop up there. Sinza, are you coming with, or do you have other business?
I don't see why I wouldn't come with you.
All right then. Look at that. All happy, ready to be back at the tavern. Okay. Yeah, I'm
This
gonna.
episode, I NPC a wagon.
Yeah,
Freak.
I'm gonna drift the wagon back. Actually, I'm gonna kick it in a maximum overdrive. I'm driving. Yeah, I'm.
Guys, cruise around to the main street, both of you, up on the wagon's main seats, and you come to Shazith and Hager in the main street. Hager not far from where Shazith is sitting in a one-person or 1 to 2 people, like a small coach thing, by one horse.
Hello, we got the transportation for the rest of us.
Okay, very good.
I must say, like, kind of hop out of the wagon for now because we're not ready to leave, I guess. I must say, Shazith, you must be liked back in your hometown.
No.
Oh. Um. Apologies.
Hmm?
I just kind of, I just assumed, I kind of,
Not everyone's liked in their hometowns.
Well, no, I didn't mean to assume anything like that. That is yeah, that's my bad. I'll stop talking.
Okay.
Uh, Venna then kind of awkwardly steps back and just kind of hops back onto the carriage.
Okay.
So where's is Haga doing something, or are we just preparing to leave?
Hager?
I'm not.
Good.
You said I was nearby, but it's not like I'm in range to hear them.
That was more
No,
asking for Z.
You're more on down, like, you're a little ways down the street. You won't hear them talking casually, but if they like yell for you, you could probably hear it.
Given that that was kind of an awkward encounter for Venna.
I would just
Haga!
point down the street. He went back that way.
Right, I guess I'll just go ahead and ask. And then I'll. Haga!
Hager's scratching his ass.
You Hager hears people yelling for
That
him.
glorious guy back there.
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
Go!
So you didn't know Hager's a main character.
Doesn't have a flaw in him.
Um, are you doing something, or are you ready to go?
Yes, I am scratching my ass.
Well, I meant anything in town, anything in Varanus in particular.
Scratching my ass.
Well, yes, that's happening in Varanus, but you can do that mobily. I mean, do you have anything tying you to the town right now?
Leaving.
Not really.
Hager, get on one of the carriages. We're going.
Okay.
Would you like to drive, by the way? You seem a bit better at handling animals than I am. I'm very persuasive, but not as much to horses.
And then I'm gonna whistle for Stoic.
Stoic runs out of the barmaid, hops up on the seat next to you.
Good boy.
Yeah, about that, Hager. Will you be driving?
What, can you not sing song to horse?
Well, I mean, I could. Wait, was that an insult?
You know, it's hard to tell with Hager.
It is.
I think Hager just doesn't get social cues.
That's one takeaway.
I guess Hager will take reign.
Hops over the main seat into the back. Okay, that's fair. Well, Shazith, I suppose you're going to be the one leading the way.
You better believe it.
All I know is that we're heading south, I say to Senza and Hager.
Oh, with the range.
Well then.
Reminds me of New Mexico.
Exactly, Hager.
What is
Now you got
Mexico?
It's that kingdom, you know?
Yeah, it's
actually,
right near Old
I think
Mexico.
that's actually, yeah, it's right beside Old Mexico.
Yeah, you know, that's New Mexico is the one that's separated from Old Mexico, created its own empire. Oh, really classic history.
Can't believe you don't know the history of your own world, Jordan.
No, the history, I just don't.
You don't know the lineage of Old and New Mexico and the
Yeah.
Mexican War.
We'll find the stone tablets hidden within the Mage Tower.
And don't forget about Holy Mexico.
Oh, yes, Holy Mexico actually ascended into the skies.
Holy Mexican Empire.
Anyways, I start moving with these horses. Well, horse. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's just gonna be a thing forever.
What, the Holy Mexican Empire?
No, the horse.
The horse. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, as Shazith is leading the way, you slowly, you specifically, you guys who are on the bigger wagon, you have to turn it around takes a minute or so to turn it around in the middle of the road because you guys were going down the street and Shazith was going back. Or no, you guys were going up the street and Shazith was going back down to leave.
Make the horses walk backwards.
Have you tried reversing a wagon by horses?
It's not like a car.
Have you played Red Dead Redemption?
You're forgetting she's a bit special.
Does baby have power steering?
How much horsepower this bitch got?
No, this is an
How
older
much
model.
horsepower this baby got?
Like what's the max?
What type of suspension we got on this thing?
God.
I'm hoping that your wagon breaks down, honestly, because of that.
Did you know that one horse can exert about 14.9 horsepower?
Goodness.
So
But
it's
yeah,
like,
you guys.
We got like 30 horsepower.
Here you go. Give or take.
See,
Anyways, sorry.
I'm just checking something really fast. You guys do get like you turn it around, you get outside town, and are we all in accordance that you guys are taking the road to Kandor?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wait, they told me to lead them there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Shazith, you're in the front. You're on the coach in the front with Stoic. The other three are on the dilapidated wagon following.
Vinna's gonna be laying in the back of the carriage, just playing them a nice travel tune.
Basically, like the music is playing right now on me.
Basically, I mean, just sitting there strumming away. I want an electric lute. Sorry.
I'm gonna sort of just observe the landscape as we go and maybe do a couple sketches, write down some features that I notice about the area, since I probably won't be coming back.
I'm glad we're leaving this hellhole.
Yeah.
It's gone to shit.
Be back eventually.
I'm glad nothing important was left behind.
Oh, just imagine, bro.
Well, Sadiq did say we're going to get stronger. Learn more.
So as you guys are leaving the town, headed toward Kandor. Let's go to the world resources here. You open the map. You guys are taking the road south. You turn toward the south, and you start headed that way toward wherever Shazith goes, you follow. So he takes you along the road. The road follows pretty much the entire way as you're going south. The road follows the shore of Othion's Eye. So for a good amount of time, you still are like within the woods. Takes you pretty much an entire day as you follow this large body of water down the shore. These roads, you see passersby coming and going from different places. A lot of them, just you come to them in crossroads. A lot of them still heading the direction that you're going. Some of them speaking different languages and such.
Yeah.
They're French.
Portuguese.
Eventually, around the evening, you come to a rather large crossroads. And here you have, as the sun starts to go down, there is a large encampment of people built up, like in between the two forks, on both sides of the forks. There's just a large encampment of people from different places. You see different flags and people just having different fires, different campsites. All of them like drinking and stuff, just celebrating for some reason.
That's good for them.
Very good for them.
So,
So
anything you'd like to do there?
How late is this?
It's going into evening. It's basically not evening, going into dusk.
Okay, so Vina will kind of yell up to Shazith. Shazith,
Mm,
shall we stop?
sure.
All right, isn't that lovely? You guys hear that?
No.
Well, okay. He said that we could stop.
Oh gosh, you're already slowing me down.
Whoa.
You guys bring your wagons to a stop. Some of the people who are already camped here kind of wave you down. They're like, "Hello there."
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
How are
Hi,
your
Lena.
travels?
So what is all of this?
Oh, this is just the crossroads. We mostly there's always something going on here. We sort of sit here, keep people safe on this area. There was some issues. We're trying to basically not really escape, but take our minds off of the war.
Mhm.
Does it look like a party?
Like I said, it's not really a huge celebration. It is more like there are different people. There's a lot of merrymaking. So there's a lot of people just gathered around campfires and in different areas. They have like different national flags or different regional flags for like town they're from, so on and so forth.
I must say, Shazith, this region seems kind of fun.
You're still within Mercera, but
No, but the more south we go, this is. Vina hasn't really traveled south.
Oh, it's
one of
not.
the people were like, "So, where are you going? Can I help you
Kandor.
find your way? Oh, you're going to Kandor.
Mm-hmm.
It's called.
There's a lot of trouble brewing in Kandor recently, but I
What
know a few days ago we saw the Mages College send some people up here.
what kind of trouble, if I may ask?
Oh, just some attacks from criminals. I think they're dealing with it.
Helpful.
Being a republic and all, there are a lot of people just out to seek gold and power within the city. So, usually with that, there is a lot of robbery and piracy, especially since they're a port city.
Okay. Shazith,
Mm.
how much piracy and robbery is there exactly in your hometown?
Yes.
Right.
The only correct answer I can totally give you is yes.
Actually, Zeke, whenever you were there, it was already like a. I will tell you this: it was already like a dirty city.
Mm.
With how how like the coastal cities are and portrayed in a lot of places. Docks are like a very corrupt and dirty place, but um, remember from what you were told by the college people
Yeah.
that things had gotten worse relatively.
Yeah, I mean, just look at Shazik's background.
Yeah.
Um, well, uh, thank you so much for all the information, sir. Shazith,
Hmm.
is there anything else that we haven't really been told about Kandor? And by that, I mean, I know nothing about this place.
Well, you know, every place has its flaws.
Yes. But is there anything in particular that stands out?
No.
Okay. That's okay. Well, in the meantime, I think I am going to go make merry in the midst of all this merrymaking. So,
As you say that, one of the dwarven ladies that has been sitting off, she's like, "Well, if you'd like to camp here, we have room. Just bring your wagon around at one of the areas that is more clear." Just watch out for the shrubbery, especially the berry bushes. We like to pick those.
Runs them over.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of navigate towards the merrymaking.
You bring the wagon around a bit.
No, I meant like on foot because
Oh, okay.
Hager kind of has the reins.
He does.
I'm gonna go towards the merrymaking as well.
Alrighty.
Hager moves wagon.
I'm going to move my carriage. Oh!
Well, as you guys all, I'm gonna say you guys all make your way to the merrymaking that's going on. Zeeth, were you going or were you not going?
Well, I don't know what you mean. I'm going home. So I was just gonna move the wagon a little because we're in the road.
No.
They said stop here.
Okay, so what are you doing exactly? Are you taking some time off to go to this into the encampments and stuff? But like
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah,
carousing.
I'll go look around the encampment, see what's a bopping.
What is Hager doing? Muted. Okay. Oh. Are you who's all following Vena? Is anyone following Vena at all?
I'm going with it now.
Okay. You two would say you go into this bustling encampment. You hear a sound very familiar to you.
Okay.
Someone is playing a tune that you know.
Wait, what?
Just a tune that you know that just on a lute.
Oh my god, is it Cordriel?
Oh, gee. Yeah, it's Cordriel.
I'll
it's
approach
a
the.
common it's a common
Oh.
musical piece that bards would play, but
Let's kind of stick at water. I mean, it's not like
Oh, no.
What are you saying, boy?
Vedna started rapping in robot.
Oh my bad, my mic mess up.
Yeah.
Goodness.
He's one of the greats.
He shut down.
Yeah, sorry. I had
That
to-
joins Daft Punk.
Vena.exe has stopped responding.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay, I just said I'm gonna go over to the area where the musician is. I don't want to walk up to the guy playing it.
Okay. You see, in the area where you hear the tune, you walk over. And are you looking for the guy? Or are you...
Kind of.
Okay. You walk over to... It's a small encampment, sort of like how they recently arrived. And it looks like it's only host to maybe a handful of people. He's the only one sitting around this little fire, and he's playing this tune. Upon getting a little closer, you can see that it is a human with long red hair, a kind of bushy beard. Leaned over, he's leaned back in like a makeshift, like a weird chair up against a wagon of his own, which is kind of ornately decorated. This guy's wearing... His outfit is a mix of like purple and red and like a blue seam going down the middle. The buttons go. And he's playing a very fancy looking lute.
Oh my. You said the tune that he's playing is very common.
It's a common thing known within pretty much known within the entire continent. It's just a tune based around the story of the defeat of the orcs whenever they were invading.
Alright.
Yeah, racism song.
Then I suppose What's the best way to...
It's the best way to what?
Hold on. It said that my connection dropped, and I just wanted to make sure it was okay.
Just say I like the cut of your jib.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to start playing with him. Not invited,
Alrighty.
obviously.
Go ahead and roll a performance for that.
Okay. 18.
Wow, I feel left out. I don't have an instrument.
Learn.
I have two, but you're never touching either
have
of
you
them.
ever heard of ham boning?
No.
Anyway, we get back to you start playing, and as your tune cuts in, this guy kind of opens his eyes a little bit. He starts playing along with you.
Oh,
Both of you seem to match your tunes pretty well playing together.
okay.
You have some sort of you have now like bonded with this person somehow.
Just okay. I got you.
You're now soul bonded with him.
As he starts to stand up, he himself will start playing in a more dramatic manner,
Oh my!
basically trying to do like a dueling of the lutes.
A dueling?
He starts playing like
Oh
a challenging.
shit!
He
Okay.
stands up and he starts like playing like a different, like a more aggressive.
Aggressive.
Not like aggressive, but he's playing.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
faster.
Okay, I'll pick up the pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to roll again. Or
Yeah, I would say roll performance again.
I got you. 16.
You throw it back, like you throw the tune right back at him. You start playing a little more aggressively alongside of him, and you kind of go back and forth for, I'd say, around 3 minutes, playing and matching each other.
Hi.
You guys then, he comes to an end, like he ends his little song very slowly, and takes his lute and sits it down. And he looks up at you. He's like, "Some nice play in there."
Thank you. That was very nice from you as well, and an incredibly nice loot, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I actually had to go through a lot to get this, but
So, Cass, you're not stealing it.
That is a story I would like to hear, actually, if you have time.
I'd be willing to tell you. Here, take a seat. And you as well. I assume that you're with him as he looks at you, Senza.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yes.
He motioned you guys over to a few of the small stools or whatever that they have sitting out. Not really stools, they're more like stumps on the ground. He motions you over. Well, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Eric Sarkin. And what is yours?
I am Vena Luthorius, and my compatriot here, her name is Sinza.
Well, it's good to meet you. Around this time, we have, as you guys get settled down around this fire, you see another figure approach from behind, kind of come around and kind of light. I'm not going to describe it here, but this other figure comes around behind, and as you look up, would you like to introduce your character? Mysterious
Okay.
stranger.
She just says no. No, I don't.
No, I don't exist.
Oh no, an amnesiac.
Oh no.
Silas, even worse.
You see what is commonly known as the stereotypical look of a tiefling, blue skin, black hair. Her hair is sort of short and it's very, very curly. And she has silver eyes. No, like, pupil or anything. It's just straight up, like, glazed over in silver. She's wearing like a yellow tunic blouse thing, and her horns. She's wearing a cowboy hat, so her horns just go straight through the rim of it, in like these little holes that she's obviously cut out in her pastime. She has like a longbow like slung over her shoulder.
I appreciate that. I appreciate a good cowboy hat.
That's about all the best I could give you for a description.
As her character comes around, Eric here kind of looks at you guys and he's like, "Oh, I see you're now going to be introduced to my traveling partner. Well, more or less just follow her around and write stories about her."
Okay, that's fair. Hello?
Hello.
Why am I so shaky?
Why are you so shaky?
Drink a coffee before doing this session. I'll have you know that's probably why I'm freaking out.
Alright, yeah, the caffeine will get you. She like reaches out a hand, and you notice she's like wearing gloves that go up to almost her elbow. And she goes, she goes, "Hi, my name's Neathkey."
I'll shake her hand. I mean, hello. I am Vinna. I was just speaking to your friend here about his instrument.
Oh yeah, he loves to play for people. What exactly are you doing at the crossroads?
Oh, sorry, I just blew my whole phone by accident. Well, we kind of like, gesture to me and Sinza. We're just traveling south and kind of wound up here by chance, I guess.
It's a
That's
good place you wound up.
yeah. We
Okay, I'm back.
we hold like parties here all the time, don't we?
Oh, actually, this place it's kind of being not far from. Are you asking in character, or are you asking me as DM?
I'm asking it as like I'm asking DM.
Okay, so this place, you've passed through here once or twice on your adventures.
Is there
place-
always like a party here though?
It's not always a party, but it is a common place for a group, like different groups of people, to settle down and trade and stuff like that. Seeing as it's not far from the Steelwood Grove, which is where basically there's a large halfling population who they kind of govern this area on their own. So they encourage people to be like neutral in this area. So this is a good place for people to come and just settle down for a day or two, maybe even a week or something, and trade and stuff. So that's why there's such a large gathering here.
All right. That's all I needed to know.
We could introduce you to the rest of our group if you'd like. This place seems nice enough to stay for a night or so.
I mean, I would not be opposed to it. If you,
And you, sir?
Well, I'm glad to meet more people.
Well, I'm just offering because they're just kind of, over there right now, and I'm not sure what they're up to.
Well, why would they be so hesitant to walk around and enjoy some of the stuff?
It's not like that necessarily, but they're, tending to the transport, making sure everything's okay there.
It is understandable.
What do you think, Senzo?
Hold on, what? Sorry, I zoned out.
Just talking about allowing them to meet the rest of our group.
I don't see a problem with it per se.
All right. I mean, Well, I'll bring them here instead.
All right.
Sounds okay.
Senza, you can keep talking. I guess I'll go retrieve them.
All right.
As bard you just met continues sitting there. He picks up his lute once again and starts strumming it a little. So, you on like serious business, or I mean, you guys do look like rather seasoned people. And he like looks at your weapons that you are carrying.
I guess you could say that.
Have you
I'm
been caught
just-
up in the war?
What?
I suppose that you've been caught up in the war as well.
A bit. We've definitely seen its impacts.
Yeah. As
How
we go
about-
back, cutting back
Oh.
to Venna, you make your way over to where Chazith and Hagar are.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I guess Hagar's just there. Everything and nothing behind those eyes. I found two people who I believe can kind of give us the rundown about this place.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to introduce you.
I refuse.
Refuse.
Yes,
They seem like good enough people, but
I
okay.
refuse.
You know, Shazith, you've been a bit odd these last week or so.
Mm.
I'm going to be honest.
Not so much I've been odd. It's a part of self-discovery. We must better ourselves by finding who we truly are.
Right?
I'm slowly finding out who I truly am.
But are you sure you're, all good?
Yes. All good.
Okay, then I guess I won't ask any more questions. Hagar, would you like to meet some new people?
Ha!
What?
Ah,
Hagar's going full caveman.
All I heard was.
Hagar would love to. Just listen to him.
All I heard was. Ah!
I don't see why not. But who will keep horse company?
Well, he doesn't seem to want much company.
I never said that. I just don't want to meet these new people.
It's
But
not
I've already taught our new horse how to shake.
Really? Did you actually teach the horse how to shake?
Yes. Observe.
Roll animal handling.
No way.
Hagar's very good at this kind of thing.
Well, let's see. Dice rolls. Dice rolls. Where are you? Boom.
Yeah.
Come on. 22.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, the horse actually shakes your hand. Like it brings its like hoof up and puts it in your hand.
I get it. That is the most impressive thing I've seen all week.
I told you Hagar was good at these kind of
I'm
things.
not even sure what to say about this.
Hagar's been blessed by a Ziara.
Hagar, that was absolutely incredible.
He's looking for single mares in the area.
I did not even know that horses could do that.
The single mares want him, though.
Would you like to make your way over here really quick? Ow, God.
Fine.
Alright, I'll guide a Haggard back.
As you come upon the scene, Senza is still sitting conversing with the bard and the tiefling friend. Hello there.
Hello,
Says
yes.
Haggard.
This large man is one of my compatriots.
Good
Oh.
lord, why are you so tall?
Why are you so small?
Fair point.
He's a very insightful man.
He's very good with words.
You think he's good with words? You should see him with animals. I've never seen one handle animals as well as him. This is where that bard embellishment comes in. It's rather incredible, really. But
So the lad is blessed.
absolutely, Haga. These are the two I was just now talking about.
Hello.
Hi.
The name's Hagar Cargwin.
Haggard Cargwin. Nice to meet you. I am Eric.
Eric.
And I am Nikki.
I'll put his name.
What? Why would you do that?
There's his name. Anyway, so suppose you're all traveling south.
Yes, we have another person with us, but he's being a bit stubborn at the moment.
Stubborn people make for poor stories.
Nah. Stubborn in self-discovery.
Yes, that's his reasoning.
Discovery. All you'd have to do is look down. Ha! Slaps knee.
Slaps ass.
Listen, so that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Please tell that joke again. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
My fucking face.
I'm trying to laugh on the inside, dog. I got you.
Oh my god. So, you're a story writer.
Indeed, among other things.
What
Among
other
us.
kinds of writers are there? I've
Among
only
us.
met people who write stories.
Well, there are, poems, songs. If you count them as stories, that's understandable, but
Well, yes, they're all stories, really. Even if it's tomes on ancient civilizations, it's still a story.
So,
I guess then that makes me a story writer.
have you two been south yourselves?
No, you're just dumb, Cinta.
Yeah, bro.
This bard has only recently started following Neathkey around. I should probably say that in character. Well, I only recently started following Neathkey around. What's it been? Like around 2 months?
Yeah,
Sometime around
I would say
midsummer.
so. I would say so. He came upon me in a self-made hut in the grasslands.
Hmm.
To the far north. Well,
Mhm.
comparatively, we're in the far south. The far north would be, I think it was Grinnin before we pass mountains.
Mhm.
Right. Very interesting. So, where are you two headed now?
I just kind of go wherever the wind takes me, honestly.
I do as the crystal commands.
Command, bro.
Wait, no. I follow the hypnotoad.
No.
Hypnotoad follows Hagar.
The
No,
Hypnotoad really
Hypnotoad
did
is-
follow.
It's Ziara.
It did follow Dirk.
Hypnotoad did follow Dirk for a really long time.
All hail the hypnotoad.
Nah.
I just more follow the drama.
That's a bit forward, don't you think?
No, I mean I understand what he's saying. Drama
We're
is
in Mercira. I'm writing stories about the Civil War as we speak.
about the Civil War. Fancy yourself a historian?
Um, more or less just collecting data on how our civilizations have gone wrong at this point in time.
You can't just say that. A lot of people would get mad.
Go wrong.
Oh,
Hager
what
cut
they
man
did-
in half just other day.
If they get angry, they are not truly open-minded.
Is nobody reacting to Hager's statement?
Wait.
Something, man. Let him have
After
his
the
time.
bard says this, he more or less takes a second to process what was said after he made a statement. And went, wait, you cut people in half.
Oh, yeah, but they deserved it.
I've seen it. I have seen it.
In one swipe or multiple?
One.
It's always one clean cleave. It's really amazing. I saw him take Finna thinks back to 5 days ago. How many people he fought? I'd say it was like 5 people, right? I saw him fight 10 men at the same time and come out victorious.
Oh. Suppose your subject for your stories are. He is something out of legend.
I know. It is quite incredible.
I would have no doubts. Are you an elf?
Half.
We're all elves here.
What's the other half?
Not an elf.
I didn't know my parents, so who knows?
Oh, okay. Well, then how do you know you're half elf?
Oh,
Because I
anybody can see
told
that.
so.
It's the only way it's half elf.
Look at him. I mean, he has elven traits. He has to be at least half.
Well, yes, he has the pointy ears, but so do I.
Long
Yes,
golden
but-
hair.
But also,
I mean-
he's a normal color.
Look at the hair. Look at the tone of his skin. Look at the ears. He's absolutely half elf.
We might have to do some like experiments on you to figure out what the other half is, because you are so tall. I'm having trouble getting past it because like how often, Eric, have we encountered a half elf of this height? Or like of this stature, I would say.
You can extract blood samples if it's needed.
Nobody's
What?
extracting blood samples, Sinza.
I would not go that far,
We all know what Sinzo
but
would do
just
with
like a
those blood
physical
samples.
exam.
Yeah, really.
Hey. I've
I
extracted blood
request you stay
samples
away from my blood,
from
you
multiple types of creatures
Really got
and
called out
multiple
Vixen.
types of
You tell her.
humanoids. And none of them even knew.
Sounds rapish.
That sounds a little bit rapey.
That's a bit much, don't you think?
That sounds dirty.
Oh, Nikki, I've only encountered few half elves, and most of them are short and lanky. Well, not short, but my height and lanky. Then
They just
again, they're
not
mostly
taller
all
than
wood
you?
elves.
Yeah. He's got like high elf stuff going on. I would say.
No, he looks kind of familiar. So does Venna, actually.
Familiar how? I
What
don't.
was that one?
Well, some
Ooh.
say Hager has good charming look.
Yeah.
Hager, you're
Two
a very
rem-
charming man.
two remind me of someone I've met before, but eyes are different color.
Do you remember someone's name?
I'd rather not get into it.
Fair. Why reveal life story to a complete stranger, after all?
Fair.
That person
was just-
probably hates me, but, you know, I meet them, I just hope that they won't stick me with their swords. How did I go British for a moment?
The term British for a moment.
Swords.
Have you ever
What?
seen Mexican Empire?
The holy Mexican.
What do you know of the high elves?
Do you come to the Cloud District often? What am I saying?
What am I saying?
Of course you
Of course
don't.
you don't. Azim!
God.
Cheese for everyone.
Oh no, Aegon's here.
Fine.
Oh no, it's not Aegon. He has this little thing. It's called the Wabbajack. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Actually, I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my god. Well, Hagar, you could show them that thing that you taught the horse. That's fairly entertaining.
Ah,
Last
He
time
is
anyone
good.
taught a horse anything, it never ended well.
What?
he is good, though he is looking for single mares in the area.
Oh dear lord.
No, like I know that sounds rough,
Can
but
this
listen.
horse talk?
No, I understand body language.
That's
He does
what
understand
kind
social
of
cues,
body
but he
language would
understands
a
animal
horse
body
have that would
languages.
let you know that?
He
I am
understands.
good with animals.
He understands animals far more than he understands humans.
Were you were you raised by horses?
Hagar wish would have been stronger.
Oh,
Only if he was
okay.
raised by bears.
Oh my god! But would you like to see this trick?
Yes,
Sure.
sure. I mean, are you going to use your own horse? I mean, we have a horse over here.
Yeah.
No. It's the one that Hagar taught our horse.
Yeah. Would
Uh,
okay, Neithky, do
Dungeon
you want
Master,
to?
can we name the horse Paddington?
That's up to you guys to decide in game. But
Horse's name
can
is
we?
Paddington.
Can we? Would you like to follow them, Neithky, and see this trick for ourselves? Would like to take note of this marvelous feat.
You would?
I mean, sure, why not? It's another thing to write about.
Yeah, fair. We could.
Entire song about Hagar teaching a horse how to shake hands.
It's work.
There once was a horse named. I don't know.
Paddington the Blue.
Yeah.
You started to the tune of Wellerman.
There
There
we go.
was a horse that would shake hands.
There once was a horse that would shake hands. His name, the name of the horse was the Paddington.
You could have just said Paddington.
Yeah.
You just spaced it out right. Anyways,
There once was a wagon.
Oh.
Jordan's going off the rail.
During
Well,
yeah.
Eric, why don't we go check out what he's gonna do with the horse?
Neithky seems a little bit hesitant.
I am.
Good horse. He is a real gentle horse. Gentleman horse.
I doubt this man does anything foul with a horse. I mean, look at him.
Well, okay.
It's that shirtless barbarian elf.
Yep.
Like he's
I mean,
half god.
these are strange people. We've never met them.
Actually,
before.
just Aegon in disguise.
We are not strange people.
Well, I
Besides,
say that myself as a strange person.
I would not
Consider
do
us more
something so
strange.
foul. Hagar is
Look at
taken
me.
after all.
Tiger is taken.
Mhm.
Noted.
Noted. Anyways,
Well,
well,
let us
It's
go.
shaping up to be a fine story. The elven man who taught horses how to do handshakes and ran back to his wife someday.
We said trick, not how what it was. No.
Bold of you to assume he has a wife.
He said he was taken.
Oh,
Yes, I still
or
have
a
ring.
husband.
What?
Where do you?
Remember to also have a
I
husband.
just sounded insulted. What?
Hagar is actually violently homophobic.
Shall we make our way back to the carriage then?
Hitler would have loved Hagar.
Hagar has
Okay.
beautiful blue eye.
Anyways, shall we make our way back
Horses.
over to the carriage?
Of course, yeah.
Who wants to join me in the Grand Mexican Unification?
No.
It's not even a thing
No.
in this world.
Don't want that cast. Get the fuck out of here.
We have to reunite holy, old, and new.
Yeah,
Anyways. I guess we're making our way back to the horses.
Yeah. Rick follows.
Feels feels weird to pronounce, and I don't know why.
What, mine?
Nithki.
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 As long as you can get the TH in there, it sounds alright.
Nitwick.
Nishio
Nitwit.
Nishi.
Ethio Nithki.
Nithio
name is-
Nithki.
My name is Nitwit.
Ethiopia.
Oh, well, that's yes.
No.
Ethiopia.
Anyways.
Would it help if I added in her last name?
No, it's fine. Is it Nithio Nithki?
No.
Anyway,
Here they are. I gave the horse traditional elven name, Ron.
Broad. Broad.
Now, how is that spelled?
group returns back. Yeah, you guys get there to the horse, and it says Ron. He tells you about Ron.
How is that spelled?
Yeah, they get back to the horse and Shazith is gone.
Oh, Hagar's not good with
Shazith actually gone.
Oh no, is he?
Oh,
You
no,
said
that's a-
you said
did
your
you sneak
name
off?
was Venna.
Yes. Hagar's not too good with the spelling part of the naming process.
How would you spell that?
RON.
Or an Elven script.
Yeah, we're in Elven script.
Ron.
I just
Got it.
I see.
Ron.
Ron.
Or
Anyways,
sounds-
what if
Same
it was
in both
Ron with two
languages.
N's?
is Shazith still there?
Nah.
Is Shazzy still there? Did he snuck off?
No, he's in his own carriage.
It's valid.
Oh. So he's
He
just
has
sort of
his own
sits in
wagon.
carriage?
Yeah, he's laying back with like his scarf over his up to his nose.
I'm gonna edit the name of the horse.
Ron.
He's just
Ron.
Ron.
he's trying to relax.
All right, Hagar, it's your time to shine.
I go to shake Ron's hand.
Roll for animal handling.
Yeah, roll for animal handling.
Come on,
Bruh.
Ron, don't disappoint us.
My fingertips are so cold it's hard to type.
I feel it.
24. Even better.
Even better than last time.
Wow. This
He
time he
does
just
an elegant bow.
Hagar just holds his hand out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Horse immediately goes up and shakes his hand. As you witness this happen.
Worst handshake.
Indeed.
See?
That is
Have you-
something indeed.
Have you ever seen a horse shake hands?
No, does this horse have some sort of sentience?
No, we bought it like yesterday.
We did buy it yesterday.
It's alive.
Technically sentient.
I think that's enough.
No, we did purchase the horse yesterday. I have no idea how we taught it to shake hands in one day
Do I
while
have to
driving.
roll to reach out and touch its snout?
If the horse already knew how to shake hands.
Do I
Yeah,
have to roll? No, I don't want to shake its hand. I want to touch its nose.
what if somebody else taught the horse how to shake hands?
Just
Oh,
when you
no.
reach out and you touch the horse's nose, you feel like the texture
Is-
of like a horse's nose underneath your finger. And it's like,
Wow, such
His
descriptive
horse.
gameplay.
His horse.
You touch the horse's nose. It feels like a horse.
It feels like a horse nose.
Oh,
yeah, it feels very much like a horse nose.
It's definitely horse.
weird that I can feel that because I'm wearing gloves.
You
it's
can
fine.
feel it
It's a
through
very,
it.
very coarse horse's nose.
Very intense horse nose.
Toothy maw.
Toothy maw.
Put my hand directly in there.
In its snout?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You were gonna give the horse a nosebleed. I was like, what?
No.
Yeah.
No, I put my hand in the toothy maw, not the.
No.
The toothy maw.
Hagar would not suggest putting hand there.
This reminds me of that one scene from SpongeBob where it's like, found the coin slot. Shazid almost had a stroke. Anyways,
That was stopping.
that's quite the trick you've got there, Hagar.
Yes.
How did you teach him to do that?
That's to shake hand.
I said shake. He shook. I reached out. He gave.
Is this?
Why is the music so intense?
Horse
This
is evil.
horse.
This is evil.
The horse is a demon.
I just
This horse is a
imagine
legendary being.
he says that, and it's just a freeze frame, and it zooms in on the horse's eye, and it's just really intense, evil
It's a
music.
mimic. It's
just
a mimic.
Shadow mirror.
it's staring down Hager.
This horse is
Haggard
gonna try to
secretly
flop
purchased
bodies.
Shadowmere. He snorts and like a blaze of fire just blows out the entire area.
Well, the actual description of this horse would be like a bluish gray horse that has, yeah, it's close to Shadowmere actually.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Anyways. But yes, like I said, have you ever seen a horse to shake hands?
Not personally, I've seen some crazy things in my life, but not this.
One time, I woke up and my boot was a mimic. Not fun when I found out.
Did you stick your foot in the mimic's mouth? I've never heard
I
this
did.
story.
I did. I stuck it in. I mean,
Ouch.
like
Oh.
she pulls up her pant leg and it's just a metal foot.
That's unfortunate, I must say.
Oh, I
Yeah,
never
it
seen
was-
this before.
Fetish?
It was weird.
Oh, I didn't know
Dungeon
that about
Master,
you,
does
Nikki.
this give me any negatives?
No, it's just a small prosthetic foot.
I was
You
so
still have like you
Arg.
don't have like
That be me peg leg.
arg.
as Eric is like, what? I'm sorry, I didn't know that you were a cripple.
A bit harsh.
I wouldn't use that word, but okay.
No, use that word for it.
That's a little bit harsh, but okay.
Oh,
I mean-
from where I'm from, we use that for everyone who's missing a limb, even a finger. We
I
call them
can-
cripples.
I put snacks in here, man. Like she knocks on it and it's like a metal hollow banging noise.
With all due respect,
My
that's
goodness.
I would not eat a snack out of your foot. Or my own, for that matter.
How long have the snacks been down there? I
No,
wonder?
it's not like it's like it's sweet. Hold on. And she like there's like a tiny door and she opens it and she like grabs a little chest out of it and she like opens and there's little candies.
To be fair, I'm sorry, I just wouldn't eat candies out of someone's foot. It's no disrespect to you.
It's actually quite hygienic, honestly. It rattles around a bit, so they might be a little bit busted up, but you know.
I'm seeing a lot of firsts today.
Yes, this is quite
Me
this is
too.
quite a day. I think with this much information, I could probably retire.
Dungeon Master. Should we just ignore the entire thing of what just happened with my foot? Should we just like pretend that didn't
Oh,
happen?
you said it. It's canon.
It's
canon.
It's canon.
Yeah.
Is it like
Although-
Eldritch Blast?
Now that you have like a you said Eldritch Blade.
Don't say fireball.
You said I'll just blush?
Hellish Rebuke?
Anyway, yeah, but that would probably come with things that I'll send you later. Anyway.
Aww.
I
I was joking. It
Also,
was
I feel like
just-
that would be an expensive custom made.
Yeah, that would be very expensive, and I'm not that rich.
It was an entire conversation in game. We can't just go back on it now.
No, hold on. We can go back on most of it. We can just say that that one morning I woke up and my mimic was a boot, or my boat was a
Yeah,
mimic. I don't know.
Your mimic was a boot.
Nah. It's okay.
No takesy backsy.
Mimic was boot. Picked up a boot. It was the mimic. Bit of a nasty shock when I found out.
Nasty shock.
Yo, free boot candy, pass me up.
Start to see the Aether manipulate as the world starts to change.
You actually want one?
Hey, wait. The world's changing around us, guys. What's
Boot
going on?
candy? Wait, can we? I want to make it. It's not metal anymore. It's just it's wooden foot.
That's what I was talking about, Jordan.
Wooden foot. It like goes up. It's like halfway up my calf. Wooden foot.
Oh, so
It magically
said-
changed material.
you said you guys were heading
Transmutation.
south. Are you
Yeah,
going
there's
to the
manipulating.
kingdom of Lorien, or
No.
So,
they have some really good
To get the
weapons
specifics
in
on where we're
armor.
going, you'd have to talk to my friend, but as I said, he's being a bit stubborn as far as meeting people today.
He
Why
said
is
we're
he being
going
stubborn?
home.
Well, I don't want to anger someone, but
Oh.
I don't know, Nithki. If you'd like to talk to him, you can. I'm going to remain here with our new friends for a few moments.
Bold of you to assume we're friends.
Very bold.
Everyone's a friend in this world to me.
Extremely bold.
Too bold. Time for you to die.
yo,
I thought you said too gold to
bold.
speak to you.
you bold. Hey, Haggard,
I know.
what
Hello.
else can Ron do by any chance?
If you walk behind him, he'll kick you.
Yeah. It's like walk behind him and
Oh.
give him a slap on the bum.
I'm sure that'll go over well.
That one was not fun.
I don't know if someone wants to slap the horse on the bum while it's still reined up to your wagon.
I'm just kidding.
You see a flash forward in the future of a wagon barreling straight at a tree.
Yeah. No, based on since it's Ron, he'll be weaving out of those trees, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's Ron.
It's Ron, yeah. He's
Ron.
Ron.
really a horse with a human's abilities.
Ron is beyond
In creation,
Wait a
his
minute.
well,
With a human
Centaur.
mental capacity.
creation, his soul is replaced with a human's.
Ron is BoJack Horseman confirmed.
Ron
Is he
and
an
BoJack
alcoholic
Horseman
depressed
fuck
horse?
faggot.
Ron's actually that chaotic god the party ran into earlier.
Yeah.
Just trying
Oh no, Hagelin.
Clearly.
Ron.
Ron.
So what are we doing now?
Oh, I'm not quite sure.
What are we doing?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, he's
Well-
chilling.
I think I'm going to head back to our camp here in Nithki. So are you guys leaving tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes, probably.
Yes.
Sounds okay. Oh, maybe we'll see each other on the road.
Wouldn't be too bad.
I think that would be nice.
As Eric kind of starts walking back to the original campsite, drumming his lute.
So, Nithki, was it?
Yeah.
Are you all leaving tomorrow as well then?
Should be. We don't really stay in one place for too long.
That's fair. Well, it was nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you too. If we ever come across you again, we would. I mean, I personally would enjoy having maybe a meal together. That would be nice, or like a small gathering maybe.
Sinza Hager, what do you two think?
I think that would be great.
Hager and all your infinite wisdom.
Horse.
What?
Horse.
Well, she like dusts herself off a little bit. I'll be seeing you then, and she walks off.
Hagar leans into Venna's ear and say, "What do you think happen if I give holy water to her?"
No, Hager, I have no idea. Quite frankly, do you think that would affect him?
It would be funny.
It might be. It might be a little bit funny.
Okay, out of character, that might be equivalent to drinking bleach.
Well, there's cleric tieflings.
I'm not a cleric, though.
No, there are cleric tieflings, though.
Tieflings aren't affected by holy water.
That's what I'm getting at. They won't be affected. Because they can have holy power imbued through them.
Tieflings are just a race on the planet, the same as everyone else.
I'm like
Yeah.
NASCAR.
It's like
Sure.
you just have ancestry relating to demons.
Yes.
Much like how
My grandpapa.
like, they're very much like how like Genasi, for example, they're related to
Jin.
elementals and Jinn and stuff.
Right.
I think it's not necessary. Am I a demon? Are tieflings demons?
Demon heritage.
Yeah.
Different heritage. You're not a demon per
Not
se.
offspring, but lineage of demons. Yeah.
Generational
Just one demon.
inheritance of like demon traits.
I am a demon in the same way that humans are cavemen.
Basically.
Yes?
No, you would be in the same way humans are monkeys.
Yeah, more like that.
All I got left is my toofs, my blue skin, my tail, and my horns.
Yeah, that's it.
Because like cavemen were just stupid humans.
Y'all got big foreheads.
No,
Anyway, going back to the actual game here.
Sorry.
I'm chilling, I'm vibing.
Is there anything you guys would like to do as you have, come to this little encampment area?
I don't have anything right now. No.
Cannot decide for you.
Oh my goodness, they're already slowing me down on my adventure.
As the evening, like the dusk slowly turns to night, and the campfires start illuminating the place a bit more. All you can see around you is like a sort of like a sea of orange and red from the flames of different campfires, and people are still like drinking and telling stories and playing music and stuff like that all around this area.
Yeah.
Kind of like a small village full of people who are just there for entertainment, but they're all living in tents or out of their wagons.
I get this right. I'm gonna hop back in the wagon for now. I'm just gonna watch the area.
Alrighty. As we come to this point in the session, I would say that it is time to take an what's that?
Intermission.
Intermission.
And we'll be right back. Hey guys, Jordan here, DM of the No Roll Too High podcast. I just wanted to pop in here really quickly in the middle of this episode and say that I really appreciate everyone who stops by and watches, whether you be someone who I sent a link to or someone who found the podcast through my Discord or even me sharing it on one of various social media. I appreciate you for being here, even if you're one of the players who are just here to watch or recap over what we have already been through. It is much appreciated, and I just wanted to say that hopefully things will get better soon with the upload schedule. I know that I took a hiatus from uploading, which is my bad. I'm going to try to start uploading every Wednesday since we play on Sundays and record on Sundays. And hopefully eventually we'll be able to start doing something like this live. I don't really know because live streams are hard to do this with, at least for me. So I feel more comfortable just recording it and putting it out there. But yeah, that's about all I have to say on that. I will say that we would appreciate you guys sharing it and hopefully getting it out there to someone who may be interested. And hopefully we can get a little community going. If not, that's perfectly fine. We're just doing this for fun, and we're just trying to build this world together. But for all of you who have been watching and hopefully enjoying, I'm going to try to start incorporating some ideas from the comments down below. So if you guys want to add a magical item, magical character, or whatever, anything that you want to add into our campaign, I'm going to take some of the best suggestions in the comments and possibly try to work them into our story that we have going forward. So yeah, hopefully soon we'll get all that done. I'm going to be making some recap videos because we did lose a session due to technical difficulties, which I will recap here pretty soon. And yeah, that's about it. I'll let you guys get back to your current video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. And we
Hi.
have returned. Not sponsored by water this time.
The entirety of water
Sponsored
on
by
Earth.
your mom.
Yeah, water has already turned down our partnership after the intermission or something because I don't have water anymore.
I'm the
Yeah,
sponsor.
this session
I
was
have water.
Fire.
the DM's mom.
Sam's Cola.
No, not Sam's Cola.
Wait, Dungeon Master, what is your mom's name?
I don't feel like
Probably
Dungeon
should
Master,
not
what's
say
your
that.
mom's name?
Dungeon
Oh, yeah.
Master's mom.
I'd
That
rather
is her
not put that information out on.
The mom.
We have an official sponsorship by Dr. Thunder.
No.
About
Or
Lucas'
Mountain
mom name.
Holler.
Future Jordan, just edit right here and here. The
No.
dean's mom name is Danny Speng.
Hey,
Nope, that's going in the video. Okay, so we return to. Sorry, I'm doing that so much. We return to the scene of it going into nightfall, as some of the stuff is still going on in the large encampment area. But as you have said, you stayed awake and you've been watching. Is there anything that any of you would like to do?
Nah.
Or are you just going to sleep for the night?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I would say that we do get another long rest here. I don't know if any of you have used anything to get anything like, I don't know. I'm brain farting. So, all of you go to sleep. The night kind of drowns out as your dreams and so forth take form in your mind, and we go to the next day with the sun rising. People are stirring about. A lot of the campfires are out. There is starting to be a slight chill in the air as you get the sense that the weather is going to be starting to change as it is going into autumn on the continent. So it is getting a little cooler than what it has been recently. And it's been a while since you guys actually slept outside. So you do notice an actual change in the temperature. I would say we come to Hager. You awake first.
Haggard noises.
Hager noises.
He gets up. He looks around. He kind of walks into the forest a little bit to go take a dump.
Yeah.
casual Haggard moves.
As he's getting up to do this, Shazith and Vina guys stir about.
I'll just prepare to leave.
How about you, Vina?
Gonna look around the crossroads town now, see how everything's going in the morning compared to the night.
By this time, a lot of people have already packed up and gone on their way. The town, like this little encampment place, has slimmed down a bit as a lot of some people are still camped here. But a lot of them a good majority of them have moved on and they've started on their way. You can see caravans of wagons, horses, so on and so forth, start to leave and go like down the road toward where you guys are going. And you also see them start toward like Steelwood Grove, and some actually going north to Varanus.
Or they'll hear tales of a shirtless man.
Oh.
Shirtless man that somehow tames horses.
I didn't tame it. I just taught a horse trick. This shows that even old horses can learn new tricks. Wait, no, it's dogs. Oh, and when you said you're leaving, do you mean like you're straight up just leaving? Like in the carriage?
Just preparing food.
He's getting his bags packed onto his stuff. He's getting all of his stuff together, preparing. I mean, given he didn't take a lot of it off the carriage, he's in a rush to get back home.
Oh, yeah.
I would say he's just getting his actual, like, some of his important stuff, like his book and everything, put into the bags on the carriage, as well as Stoic, making sure he's on the carriage.
He just stuffs them in a bag. For safekeeping, obviously.
There's Cordriel on the list of all this.
Anyway.
Cordriel hasn't been with you since the fight.
Oh, right. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, the last anyone saw Cordriel
Was when he jumped over the wall.
Hager
I was the
telling
only
you
one that saw that.
Yeah, Hager told. I mean, you told them that Cordriel went over the wall, but that's all you said.
Did I?
Yeah. You said it in like 3 words. So.
Yeah.
He gone. Hager, walks back out to where the carriages are after taking his nice, healthy, wondrous day.
As you step back into your little area, Senza, you now awaken, hearing Hager come through this, through the brush and start stepping around.
Alright. I'm gonna secure what little items I do, like, currently on me, and get back on the carriage.
Okay. So are all of you just preparing to leave at this point?
I just hop on the carriage. I didn't unload anything.
I never unloaded anything to begin with, so I'm just kind of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Venna was you probably fell asleep on the wagon like whenever you were on the back last night, so.
Yeah.
And you guys are more out like toward the outskirts of this large encampment, so you can pretty easily get the wagon and turn it and then head down the road. I'm gonna say after you guys are fully prepared, Shazith starts leading the way again. So for about, I'm gonna say about 45 minutes to an hour, you guys continue traveling down the side of Othean's Eye, the embankment there, and you come to a very misty, foggy town. The walls, you can see the outlines of the walls and stuff. But as it's on the edge of the inland sea, Othean's Eye, a fog rolls over it in the early morning hours, especially during like autumn. And you see a sign that it blatantly states "Welcome to Dark Harbor." There is no large, there is no like gate stopping people from coming in, but there is like a large open wall with a kind of catwalk over it, and some of the walls going around the sides to the actual edge. It's just a really quiet town. It looks like a lot of the people don't really pay much attention to you as you pass through. They're just going about their day. Is there anything that
Disease.
you would like to look or see? Or?
Are we getting closer?
Yes.
Well, how far are we?
Well, how far are we doing?
You're about another day and a half.
About a day and a half. We could really make it up if we just hurry.
You know anywhere else we can stop and rest that's not, dangerous by the end of the day?
No.
So it's back to keeping watch again.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere is dangerous with Hager.
You're right, Haggett. Apologies for skipping past you like that.
I'll just keep going.
Then it would just retire back to the back of the carriage.
You guys continue through the town, taking the Shazith. You take the other exit on this. You came in on like the northeastern side and you come through the main road through the town. You exit on the southern side through the southern wall, and you come to like a scene of it's getting like in the area that Dark Harbor is. Once you exit the southern wall, you throughout the day go into a more hilly terrain, forested, and kind of I would say comparative to our area, it is like that.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
As you as you continue on the road south, throughout you get to probably I would say 6 hours in past Dark Harbor without seeing anything or like nothing out of the usual, no people or anything like that. I would say there are like the usual like farmers and stuff or people that have homesteads in the forested hills, but there's not a lot going on in this area.
That's right.
And so around a little in the afternoon, you come out of this hilly terrain. As you start to come out of this hilly terrain, I should say, you see a flat area completely devoid of like trees. It's all like a bunch of grassland and such.
Yeah.
And you see a large circular town. It's not really large, but you can see it is built up of like in the center. From what you can see, there is like a well and like a market, and then on the as it goes further and further out, you see like houses and there's like higher end, lower end, and then like the walls and then the farms on the outside. And around this area, there is there's like markets all around this town.
Looking down the markets, is there anything interesting?
You're just now coming out of hill zone.
Well, yeah, but like as we roll through, I just kind of want to like look
As
around.
you roll up to it, there's a lot of foreign goods, I would say. You see a lot of dwarven made weaponry, dwarven made armor, different jewels and odds and ends, stuff like that.
Okay. Anything particularly eye-catching? Just as we roll through, like I said.
Let's say roll perception to see if you catch anything that
Well,
might be of
eye-catching to me, that is. Never mind, it's a 7.
Well, to you there aren't like let's say there aren't really bardic instruments or anything like that. I mean there are some other weaponry, things that you might be familiar with, like a rapier or two.
Yeah, I can use swords that aren't rapiers. Mister.
Anybody else looking for anything as you roll through here?
Oh,
Shazith's being uppity.
being downedy.
Down to
I like that. I like that word.
Okay. As you continue on through, Shazith leading the way, you come to a rather abrupt turn eastward. As Shazith is still in front, he turns. From your perspective, you're turning left onto this. There's like a three-way intersection in the middle of this town.
Yeah.
Goes the left way, you follow. Soon
Yeah.
you're exiting the town. Along this road, there's a lot of, I would say, on your right as you're traveling this road, you'd see the mountains of Lorien. A lot of people in the north talk about, and a lot of them haven't seen, the really tall, practically like the Skypiercer peaks, except they're even taller than those mountains.
Okay.
Covered in snow, or snow-capped, I should say.
Of course.
You see different, you can see like some light shining out some parts as you pass on through. Eventually, day turns to dusk as you're pretty much almost there.
Yo, boy.
As the night falls upon you.
Shazith.
Mm.
How much farther by now? It's already night.
Listen, we're almost there.
Okay, how far is almost there?
Exactly how it sounds.
My God.
Which one?
Okay. You're hilarious, Shazith. Have you ever thought of taking up stand-up?
No, because then I would outshine you, friend.
I'm sure.
Oof. So are you guys just continuing?
One may as well give him a crown and call him queen. Jesus.
You call and call me king, because I'm like you. No, I'm not going that far.
Continue. Eventually, in the distance, in the far distance, you can actually see the lights of a rather large town. Well, I shouldn't even say town. This is more of a port city.
Fine.
Even from the distance that you're at, you can see the glistening of like the rooftops that have been painted with certain types of metals and magical lights that illuminate the streets at night.
Yeah. And keep going. Start moving into the town.
After traveling for after nightfall, you guys travel for another. Until you've seen this, you've traveled around 4 hours into the night,
Oh boy.
and you've come upon this.
Heck yeah.
As you get closer, it takes you probably around 45 minutes to actually come upon the walls of the city. And once you get to the outer gate, you cannot go any further given the gate is actually closed.
Oh,
Well,
that's just
simply stop.
fantastic.
On the brighter side, we've made it.
Yes, to a closed gate.
The gates will open.
You hear someone walking on like the stone overhead, that catwalk over you guys. What's going on down there?
We just switched into your lovely town.
What? You have the entry pass.
No.
Who are you traveling? Like, what? Why are you here? It's the wee hours of the very early morning.
Yes. It's quite early, and we thought we should get a head start.
And the guy kind of like brings up his keys. He's like, oh, whatever. I don't get paid enough to stop more people. Goes down, and you hear like a clinking sound as the gate starts to rise.
Yeah. Let's go.
Once the gate has risen, you can enter. The streets are wide and cobbled.
Boy.
The city is very flat compared to what you have seen before in Starport. All of the buildings have a similar look to them. And again, it's night, and they're only illuminated by certain lanterns and lamps and other other lights which are magical.
Alright, well, we're finally here.
That's finally. So, you'll be leading us on where to go then? I assume you still know the way around?
Listen, it's been a while.
Well then, perhaps we should... Actually, no. No, we can do that tomorrow. I'd like to rest for now.
Oh, surely.
Kazith, I will tell you, you do remember one specific place that you could probably bunk down for the night.
Yeah.
And it is called the Silver Serpent.
And we shall go there.
As
On
you
the serpent, do you know where we are?
do you know where we are?
Do you know?
Do you know who Shazith is?
Do you?
He's a
Huh?
man made of snakes.
I'm a snake man.
He's not a snake man, he's a man made of snakes.
He's a snake made of men.
Yes.
Ugh. That's the human centipede, Jordan.
Happens. In my youth.
Oh, no.
In my youth, I got too adventurous, and now look at me.
As you guys you roll up on the carriages. You sort of just have to park them out front and on the side of the road because there's not a lot of room between the buildings here, as everything is kind of very urbanized and pushed together.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I mean, I'm frankly just glad to finally be here. Assuming we've already parked, I'll kind of like grab my bag, throw all my things in, and, you know, hop off the carriage.
Okay. Are you what's everyone else doing?
Since we're parked, I'm just gonna take what I did bring with me off.
Okay. Along with Stoic.
Oh, so
He's in your bag.
you do be.
No, he's just following. After getting off Shizzy's carriage, he kind of stands between all of you guys as you're exiting the small wagon train you have going.
I hop off and I go, I will see you later, Ron. Pat.
Pat.
That's Ron.
Gently pats Ron.
Gotta love Ron. Simsa?
Going inside.
Is Cassie in here?
Sin's just kind of frozen.
Happens to the best of us, really.
Happens to the best.
Sinza. Cassie,
Yeah.
So she is here.
your turn. How about something?
Sorry, I'm like half asleep.
Well, wait, where are we parked exactly?
Out in front. It's kind of out front into like a little down the streetway here from
Okay.
the actual pub tavern.
Well, I'm gonna head to the tavern.
Okay, I'm guessing that all of you are going to head inside,
Yeah, boy.
followed by Stoic. Well, he's kind of pushing in next to where Hager's going in.
He's naturally drawn to Haggard.
Of course.
Of course.
Sniffing all around. You come into this large establishment. A lot of the people that are still in the main room, the main area, are either drunks that are passed out or people that are waking up extremely early.
Or all three.
They got drunk, passed out, and are now waking up extremely early.
Yeah. There isn't anyone necessarily at the bar. There is, I mean, like no one's sitting at the bar drinking or anything, but there is a barkeep of sorts. Very finely dressed gentleman, and a long black suit.
So you're saying it's not a busty Marbane?
No. Sadly.
Darn.
Who went in first? I'm assuming Shaziz.
I'll just walk up to the barkeep. Hello there.
Hello.
Already know I'm following.
We're just looking for some rooms for tonight.
Right. Just a moment. I have to do something really fascinating. Like, he grabs a crate of what you can assume is ale, puts it in, like, he opens the door and puts it in this back room. Goes back out and he's like, okay, well, the rooms run you, I'm gonna say around 5 gold. How many rooms is that?
Okay. So who wants to share rooms?
Who's staying in rooms?
Haggard care not.
I guess I don't mind much either.
Okay then. Let's see. I'll take one for myself. Mm.
I have a second room for everyone else.
No. You see, I guess everyone can just have their own rooms. And I'll give them 20 gold.
Okay. 5. So you bought 4 rooms. Okay. Room for everyone.
Yep.
Okay. Well, here are the keys, and he hands that he takes like 4 keys off of the key ring there.
Okay.
Puts them on the bar in front of you.
I'll take one, pocket it.
Take
Now,
one
all
as
of these
well.
rooms are on the right side as you go up.
Thank you, sir. Vinna will go ahead and make his way to the ring that's given.
I'll make my way to my room.
So make my way to my room.
Vinna's been very obvious about how much he just wants to be off the carriage, so once there, he's just going to kind of immediately go into his trance after, setting down his bag and all that good stuff.
Haggard walks into his room.
I guess who's taking Stoic? Who grabs Stoic into the room first?
Yoink.
Yeah, yoink.
Xavier just kind of picks Stoic up and brings him into his room.
That's it.
Fluffy dog.
Fluffy dog.
I'll teach him to play dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Yes.
Quickly roll animal handling.
Say less.
This is gonna work so well.
Now you've jinxed it.
Anyway, play dead. Stoic, dies.
Still
fine.
realistic.
Stoic actually dies.
Evan.
You try to get him to like play dead, but he more or less just kind of keeps rolling over and like doing little short barks. He's not like he just flops on his back,
I know.
barks, and then gets back up.
You're not even old yet.
He's in prime teaching age.
Learn, damn you.
Are you actually gonna do it again?
Hagrid starts crying.
Better.
He does it a little bit better, but he doesn't hold still long enough as he's still up. Sort of.
He's still alive, Hagrid. You know what you must do to teach him.
As the night goes on, I'm gonna say
I
that-
draw my great sword.
Oh no! Oh no!
You see.
Are you actually drawing your greatsword against Stoic?
I'll intimidate him into doing it.
No, that's not how it works.
No, I'm kidding. It needs a device. I swing my sword at it. It'll work, trust me. 23.
Oh goodness! You swing your sword at Stoic,
Mm-hmm. It's the cue.
goes over him, and I'm gonna say you do miss Stoic, and he just kind of flops on the ground.
Dead.
He
Metaphor.
Dog's dead.
metaphorically
Fully dead.
theoretically dead.
In
It
theory,
was
he
actually
should be
rolled a
dead.
hit. You
Yeah.
do 3d8 damage to Stoic, even though he only has like 8 HP.
I didn't even roll for damage. Or roll for hit.
Anyway, yeah. So he does flop on the ground eventually, and you seem satisfied with his learning, quote unquote.
I don't like to put in quotes.
Okay, I'm. Did I miss anything in particular?
No.
Nothing in particular.
I threaten the dog with a sword.
I've heard that part. I've
So
been gone for like a minute.
we I want to say that night goes on, and you guys do get eventually go to sleep, and night passes to the morning. As first person awake, Shazith,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
filled with a sort of a weird unease about being back here, but also a sense of, I don't know, a sense of power for overcoming something.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fully determined.
You know exactly what you're
Being back
feeling.
in your hometown, it fills you with determination.
Yes.
Night turns to day, the sun shines through your window, lighting up your room with like the curtains in the area light up your room, sort of like a purplish pink. As all of you have different, as all of you come to, you see that your rooms are lit up like different colors.
Kind of cool.
Okay, well, I'll just simply leave my room.
It's very pretty.
And as you leave your room, where are you gonna go?
Place my key back onto the counter and leave. It's time for information gathering.
Wait.
Hmm?
Hold on.
You asked.
Yeah, but as you get down the stairs and stuff, no one else has come out of the room. None of your friends, your party members have come out yet. You start to go down the stairs. Actually, no, never mind. You go. You put your key down and go out.
Yep.
Bad. Then
Yes.
Hager, you're all starting to slowly wake up.
Mhm.
You come to. Not specifically, you hear a door shut and someone leave. promptly.
Okay. Well, after, taking a moment to wake up, I'll kind of, stand up, put my
Hagrid
bag,
just
put my bag back on my back, and, head down to the actual tavern pub area to wait on everyone else.
As you get down the stairs, you notice the pub does seem mostly empty. But however, you do see two familiar faces.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
Cordriel
know
and
them.
A nice,
Cordriel and LV?
a nicely dressed man holding the lute.
Nithio Nithi?
Nithio Niki
Nithio Nithi?
sitting at like a fancier booth in the back there as he's strumming his lute, and they're talking amongst themselves.
Well, I said I was waiting on the rest of my friends, but nobody else has come down yet, right? Hager left before
Yeah.
me. So did Shazzy. I guess I'll walk over there. Walk on over, approach their booth.
This is the spot where we find all the intrigue. A lot of adventure here.
Pardon?
Oh, hello. Wait. Do you follow us, my friend?
Yeah, I was just. Are you following us?
I'm not following you. This is where we were headed originally.
Oh,
Could have never guessed.
Okay.
Mind if I sit?
We could make some room, couldn't we?
Sure thing. Here. He pats the seat beside you. He yells up. He's like, "Hey, barkeep, mayo, please."
I was just waiting on the rest of the party to come down, so it's not like I had anything better to do than sit with a couple of interesting people.
Interesting people. We're the only people in the bar. Well, other than that guy, he points at like one of the guys passed out on the round table.
And he's not very interesting.
Yeah, that would
Is
work.
he actually laying on the table?
He's like, you know how drunk people pass out and they're like face down. He's got like slobber dripping out of his mouth onto the table.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He seems very interesting. I'd ask him for a story later, unless he knifes me in the gut.
She takes off her hat and she struggles with it because it gets caught for a second, on the edge of her horn, and she puts it on the back of the chair that she's sitting on. She hangs it off the corner.
Senzo, anything you guys would like to do?
Go downstairs.
Okay, we're going back to Nikita.
Well, I mean, are you guys staying for the day? Do you have any plans?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. At this point, I guess I'm just kind of along for the ride, honestly.
Like leaves in the wind. Strum.
Like me.
Like us.
I do what
Look
I
at
want.
this. A merry pack of adventurers.
Yeah.
Brought together by fate.
Yeah. I mean, well, it could just be coincidence. If
Are you
think about it.
blaspheming?
Uh,
Wait, I forgot. You're not from this continent. My bad.
Yeah.
How dare you
I'm not-
take my
dare
continent
you?
culture?
I'm
I
not
will
religious,
fucking
Tyler.
annihilate you.
You're lucky that I like you, or else I would have turned you in. Haha, just kidding.
Sure. What? For what?
I don't know.
Don't you know, stealing someone's culture is a hate crime in this place, and hate crimes are suable by death.
Dungeon Master?
Zeke is speaking from beyond the mortal plane.
Beyond the grave. He's dead.
I'm not dead yet.
Beyond the mortal plane.
He's literally ripping space and time to yell at you.
Anyway,
How could you?
you know, I've actually, I was thinking, we don't really have anyone else to travel. Why are you staying with me, Eric?
like I said, I've just been following you for stories. If you'd like me to leave, I can leave. I just enjoy the company.
No, I'm not exactly very personable most of the time, but I think it's
noticed.
good to have some company.
Yeah, I'm a very lonely man since my lover left.
I'm
I
so
just kind of
sorry.
exist in people's lives.
Just kind of
I'm
exist.
so sorry.
It's been so hard, bro.
I'm here to trauma dump on you, obviously.
Bro, quick trauma dumping already. Shit.
Quick trauma dump inbound.
Well,
You keep drama dumping like that?
You never know.
would it
Maybe
be
I'll
such
find
a
her here.
bother? I mean, you could always hang out with me. Venna, if you don't mind, would you mind any company?
I mean, as I said, I'm just waiting on the rest of them. I don't have anything else to do right now. Plus, I know literally nothing about this entire place.
Same here. I just wander around, really, and he's doing his thing.
I'm here to write stories of the things that happen. Looking back now, around this time, you'd see Senza coming downstairs. Tiger, are you also coming downstairs? Tiger?
Brady's dead.
I am
He's dead.
lemon.
Tiger is dead.
He's dead. Tiger's dead.
No, the boy.
Oh
Nice.
no! I
Still
didn't know
upstairs
Tiger was
holding-
dead. That's
Still upstairs
unfortunate.
holding
I'll mourn the
Ben's
loss.
great sword to the dog. Holding the dog hostage until he learns to play dead.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man, I'm so good with dogs.
Oh yeah.
I can hear you, son of a! You put it in the toilet and roll over.
You accidentally like break the stuff in your room.
So, Hager puts on his nicest, a great sword and goes downstairs.
Oh, it's
He's the coolest barbarian in the bar.
you sure are.
Well, I mean, what is there to do here?
Exist.
Well, seeing as this is a center for trade, or so they say in the travel guides. Travel guides? I don't know what those are anyway. People up north speak of this place as like crown jewel of the south. Which, I mean, it doesn't seem too different from Illerton at this point.
We could go pelt hunting.
Well, I've also heard that it's also a center for, thieves and pirates.
Yeah,
Pirates.
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 Pirates?
I wouldn't mind that lifestyle, honestly.
I heard a song about pirates once. Here, I'll play it. Starts plucking a tune of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ba-da-dun-dun-da-da-dun-dun.
The Black Pearl.
oh no. Okay.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna say that Senza does eventually come down, and as well as Hager after getting his bearings. They come to you guys and they join you in conversation as we cut back to Shazith on a mission.
So happy. Oh yeah, I used my. If I see your message saying I used my background feature.
Hold on.
Well,
Wait. What does that do?
here, I'll give you it.
I don't have your character pulled up. That's why.
There you go. That's word for word.
Okay.
So to the docks I go.
Oh,
You
no.
go to the docks.
Shazid is gonna become a pirate!
Oh yeah, of
Um,
course I go to the dogs.
do you
He's a
want to
sea
describe
snake.
the person who you're going to look for?
He he is a very older man, hair graying. He lost an eye in a very unfortunate accident, but it really just happens to us all. Other than that, all of his body parts, while in some way scarred, are still intact.
Okay, you come upon him. After I'm gonna say it takes a few minutes, like not a few minutes, quite a bit to search around the docks as things have slightly changed since the last time you've been here. Um, the docks here that you remember seem a little more empty in places that you remember being full, and different warehouses being built are now impose upon this area, especially on the southernmost area of the docks.
Mhm.
Um,
That's strange.
but you do eventually come upon this person.
Woo! Hello there, old friend.
Man looks down upon you. Kind of looks at you up and down.
Mm.
Old friend, it's been so long. What? I haven't seen you in. How long's it been?
Year or two.
Seems like all the days kind of faded together. Brings you back after your sudden disappearance?
Oh, I'm in search, my friend.
In search
I'm in search of someone.
of someone.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? You know,
Yes.
I'm afraid to tell you I haven't actually seen him, but
Oh,
recently
I trust in you. I've always have.
there have been whispers of, the stuff that you had accused him of.
Mm.
After you left, he threatened me some, but I believe he's still somewhere within the city.
Good. Very good. I'm not
Just
I'm
haven't
not the
seen.
same man that left here. So please let's find him.
I will send some people out to search.
Very good.
I have plenty under my payroll.
And so how has the business been lately?
Still with current trade issue,
Mm.
the piracy
Oh yes, terrible.
and the different guilds popping up throughout the city. Um, People vying for the power. Different districts are. It's coming to what I would say in a citywide civil war. But
Yes.
with that, the arms deals are quite good, especially buying from the free cities and selling them here.
Well, of course they are. Let's see here. What are your personal thoughts on the new mage college here?
Well, seeing as they only made that out of desperation. You heard the story.
That is true. But I believe there's also a way to regulate, which I know how much certain people feel about overregulation.
Indeed. Well, I think training more,
Mm.
Trying to use them as a defense force could
Yes,
possibly be the downfall of all of us in some way. But
it's very well put. You're most likely taking kids with magical capabilities in. And we know how well that's went when I had tried it.
Oh yeah, I remember pretty well.
Yes, we all do. And that's on a larger scale. It could lead to more devastation in this town.
It already has spread.
Mm.
From what I gather, the reason that they actually made the college is because of these attacks growing more and more prevalent. Ever since you left, it's gotten way worse.
Hopefully things will get better now that I'm here.
Hopefully.
Yes.
I've been building up my own defenses and my own guild here.
Oh, how nice. You made a guild.
Well, it's not really a guild. What we were before, but I've built it up.
I
You know
got you.
what we do here.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
But I will find who you're looking for. If they're within the city, be able to find them and possibly send them your way or bring them to you.
Oh, I want them brought to me.
Alright. I can assure you that for an old friend it will be done.
Thank you. Let's see. I should probably get back to my group.
You have a new group here.
Yeah, yes, would you like to meet them when you get some free time?
I'll meet them whenever I bring you your bounty.
Sounds good. Oh, it's been nice catching up.
But it has, friend.
I'll see you around. And he'll walk off back to the tavern.
As you turn to walk off, he pulls out a piece of like parchment paper and puts it down on like a large crate and starts writing. Make your way back to the pub, and you come to the scene of all of your friends here, along with Stoic and two other people that they had been in conversation with. One of them playing music very loudly.
Yep.
Kind of being obnoxious. Ordering more drinks.
That's natural. Nothing truly wrong there.
So he's kind of just coming in now.
Yeah, Shazith is coming in the front door.
Oh,
Shazith,
yes.
where have you been?
Arranging.
I just wasn't aware that you'd left. I don't think that any of us were.
Oh. Yeah. I just want to get a head start on things.
All right, I suppose. Well,
Oh, these.
for the
Okay.
record, these are the two that I wanted you to meet the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Sorry, my entire brain just shut down.
No, our new friend Neathki isn't here.
Yeah, Neathkey's
no.
in here.
Neathkey.
Neathkey.
Oh wait, Neathki had to leave. Okay.
Hello there. And I'll just look at him with the orange gaze of my eyes.
Looking at Vina.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As we come to the scene of you guys reuniting inside the pub, things have been arranged. You guys have arrived at your destination,
Ooh.
which you set off for in the beginning.
The end. Everyone dies.
This is where we will leave off for this session.
Shazith looks at me and casts Fireball.
The end.
Hagger, more like swagger.
Oh!